Hello, my name is Rockton Biswas, and for this assignment, I reviewed and revised the final report document, and I researched the parallel programming skills questions. And from this assignment, I learned that the MapReduce model is a parallel programming model that uses a map that takes function and series of values as input, and it applies the function to the values, and the reduce portion of the model combines all of the values using binary operators such as plus or minus as a final value. And the MapReduce model arose from Google, since Google has to take in a lot of data such as web request logs, and in order to process all this data in a reasonable amount of time, they have to use this parallel programming model so that each process can run at the same time and reduce the time needed, as opposed to if all the data was processed sequentially.
Alright, my name is Juana Tavera. I was the team coordinator for this assignment, and my task was to help answer the questions on parallel programming skills. What I learned from this assignment was when to use OpenMP when you want to introduce shared memory parallelism to your code. The most challenging experience I encountered was understanding the parallel programming. I will definitely use the information that I learned from this assignment in future assignments consisting of parallel programming. Introduce yourself.
Alright, so I'm Reggie Jean. I'm the video guy for this assignment and helping out wherever needed.
What have you learned from this assignment?
In this assignment, I've learned some of the ARM programming, like the Centennial, not the ARM, the parallel program. Just the Centennial task values, and just learning what it takes to output the OpenMP.
How will you apply what you learned in your next assignment?
I'll apply what I learned in the next assignment by upgrading my skills in the parallel programming part of it, and I don't know, just building on, basically.
Okay, what was the best or most challenging experience you encountered?
Most challenging experience is just the time management with software engineering, because I have projects that literally correlate with the due dates that we have here, so that's been kind of distracting from doing the best I can in each assignment.
Alright, hello, my name is Daniel Evans, and we are working on assignment 5 currently. Some of the more important things I learned is how to MapReduce is used with parallel programming. One of the difficult challenges that I had this week is balancing studying and learning the stack, since the stack is such a difficult topic. We're learning how to use the parameters with the stacking class right now, so I'm trying to figure out how we can do that and kind of pull it together with the parallel, even though they're different architects, trying to see the similarities in between the two. For this week's assignment, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the GitHub and the Slack, which we communicate on daily, but I think we're going to eventually maybe later on tonight, I'll help out with the questions too. But I'm really just trying to understand how the MapReduce works for this week. That's going to be our primary goal, and hopefully Hunter can bring it and show us how that works. Since it's something new, we just have no knowledge of doing it. We just getting so much information this week. It's probably been very difficult for everybody to get through it. That's it.
Hi, my name is Hunter Penley. I was the Raspberry Pi coordinator of the Project 5 with my red team group. Time management is the hardest thing, like I've said previous times. I do like these projects though because it forces me to actually work on something, and I feel responsible for my team members, so I do better quality work, I think, than I usually would do, which isn't so good, but it helps me learn though, so the projects have been probably the best thing for me this semester. As far as the parallel programming is concerned, we've been making small stepping stones up, and it accumulating with this assignment is a little bit more time consuming, but we didn't have any of the ARM assembly this time, so that was a plus as far as doing this parallel programming part, so it wasn't so time consuming. Yeah, I mean, I'll use all this in the future. I think this class has been well set up, probably the best one that I've had at GSU as far as learning, even though my grade might not reflect it. And I've actually really enjoyed these projects, and yeah.